Under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. The Braves are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Jacob deGrom will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy? ERA in the low ones. That's not an easy thing to do. He can strike people out, but he can also get them out via the ground ball, the fly ball. Judging by his stats this year, he is having a ridiculously good season up to this point.
Here's Jock Peterson now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Roll. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Acuna just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. And he misses there. 1-2. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Man, that's always tough. He was a strike away from striking out 2 in a row, but he got a little careless and caught too much of the plate there. It gets ripped for a 1-out extra base hit, and he's got some work to do now to get out of this one.
So next up will be Freddy Freeman, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. In previous duels with deGrom, comes in with 15 hits in 60 at-bats. He's also hit 3 home runs. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
In for strike 2.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
In is Jorge Soler as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's set. The 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
1-1. Here it is. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out.
Well, leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. Braves nothing. Mets coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Mike Soroka gets the starting assignment for the Braves. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Ready now is Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Jonathan Villar.
Now here's the pitch. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses, it's ball 1. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Hard ground ball to third. And he'll reach to start the inning as this ball gets through him, a base hit.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 6.
Next to stand in is Jeff McNeil, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Villar gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. And he got him. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Here's Javier Baez as he'll take a look at ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0. Ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Mets leave 1. Still no score. So now here is Austin Reilly. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's only 2 for 10. He also has 1 home run. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Here comes McNeil. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Stephen Vogt stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Vogt's in a hole. 0-2 to him.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up and it says 0-2.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
Pretty standard fastball right there. 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get at the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Ozzie Albies is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Albies with a 1-1 count now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Outside, 2-1. Fouled away. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Nice line drive to right field right there. Dan, does it concern you when you're missing middle hard at the plate early in the game?
It does, D-Roll. And this is the kind of guy that he can't get away with those kind of mistakes. He needs to work the corners up, down, in, and out. And like that one right there, he has to stay out of the middle of the zone.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Mike Soroka is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
One and two now to the Braves pitcher.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. J.D. Davis the next to bat, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Soler on the move. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
So here's Pete Alonso, fouled off. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 11 home runs and 28 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and 4-speed something the other way.
There's a ball low. He misses with the changeup.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Just hung in there on that one. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Davis stands at second with no outs. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Next up from New York, Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto.
From the stretch. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Working for the punch out and the offering. One out and a runner on second base. Little chopper back to the mound. Albies brings it in, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. And now here is Tomas Nido trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. From the belt, the pitch. swing and a liner. Soler is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Mets strand one. We'll move to the third with no score. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Jock Peterson.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. And they just can't touch him right now as this is swung on and missed. 7 punch outs now, and there's one away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Ronald Acuna will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ronald Acuna goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Freddy Freeman is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
3-2 now. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Jacob deGrom.
The pitcher, Jacob deGrom.
Now here's the first offering. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar, as he'll cut on and miss at a good slider at the knees for strike 1. He collected a base hit his first time up. And it's quickly 0-2. deGrom aboard here at first with nobody out. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Here comes the 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Swanson brings it in over to Albies. Relay to Freddy. Double play, and that'll end the inning. Mets go down quickly. We'll head to the 4th. Still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jorge Soler.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another full count pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box, Austin Reilly. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. And it's fouled away. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Fouled away. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Under it, Villar, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Stephen Vogt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Fouled off. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Count still at 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
First pitch on its way.
Ball in.
The 1-0 delivery. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Javier Baez waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Weak grounder back to the mound. And that's the first out. One out, bases empty. And into bat next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul for strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Hits this one hard the other way. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So the next to bat will be J.D. Davis. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Mets go down 1, 2, 3 through 4. Still tied, nothing. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to go is the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup and the pitch. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Dansby Swanson comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1. There's ball 4.
Now batting, the pitcher, Mike Soroka.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Mike Soroka. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. First pitch on its way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Nito is there, and he'll bring this one in. Stepping in for the Braves, Jock Peterson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. Halfway home, still no score. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and here comes the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
And now a pitch on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in will be Tomas Nido. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And there are 2 away now. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. At the plate, Jacob deGrom. Ground ball left side. And a fake to first as he'll come home with it. Next it'll be Jonathan Villar as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers. Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch on the way.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Now here's the pitch. A ball and a strike.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Into the windup and the pitch.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's the first baseman, Freddy Freeman, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, up, up. Near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Here comes Mcneil. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Jorge Soler. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
2 out, nobody on. He's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Jeff McNeil.
The left fielder, number 6.
Now the first pitch. Hit out towards second. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Digging in next, Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the first pitch. Hit back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Javier Baez is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Nimmo leads off first with 1 away. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Albies scoops it up, and indeed he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. Next to dig in, J.D. Davis, runner in scoring position with Cigar. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and one. Here it is. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Slow roller left side. Over to first, and that retires the side. Mets leave 1. We are still scoreless.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings.
Moving off to the plate, the third baseman, Austin Reilly.
First offering on its way. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he fouls this one off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Got him to go down swinging there. Austin Reilly was down for the first out in the 7th inning. Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he departs in a tie ball game here tonight. You can already hang a no decision on him for this one.
Dylan Betances
comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th. Stepping in now, Stephen Vogt. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Softly hit out towards short. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the 2nd out. So up steps Ozzie Albies. First offering. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Slurve doesn't get the call, and it's full now. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now a swinging bunt. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. From the belt, kicks and deals. Dansby Swanson stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. Still no score. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Now here's the first offering.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. To short, hit hard.
Swanson scoops it up.
And there's one away.
The right fielder, number
Stepping
30.
up is Michael Conforto.
Conforto.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Chopped weakly to the left. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Reined in on to first, and there were two down. So now into the box is Tomas Nido. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on the way.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Albies picks it up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Mets. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Keith Hembry will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. James McCann is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Johan Camargo is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind it 2-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
The pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Peterson.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Jock Peterson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Christian Pache will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Now here's the first offering. Runners on the move for second. Hit out towards second. Baez fields it cleanly, and he's set down, 1 away. Acuna digs in now. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And this is low, ball 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1. Now that's popped up. Baez is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next up is Freddy Freeman. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Ball 1. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Ready with the 2-1. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Will Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And now in the box, James Mcneil. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting.
Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose the game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
So now to the plate, Jonathan Villar. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And now a pitch on the way. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
So here's Jeff McNeil. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. His career line against Will Smith. He's 1 for 4. Comes set. The 0-1. And low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. The second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. This one's flared toward left center. Swanson ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Mets strand 1. We are still scoreless. Now to bat, Austin Reilly. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
The third baseman, Austin Reilly.
He's set. Here it comes. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next, it'll be Ozzie Albies. He's 1 for 2 in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. He's set. The 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Still no score. Now to the plate, Javier Baez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Chris Martin comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Here's the first pitch. in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And another foul ball.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
The next 1-2 pitch.
Hey, having a B right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I gotta believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
Well, he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box now, J.D. Davis. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 1 for 3. Now the pitch. In there, and it's even at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Pete Alonso. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. The 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Miguel Castro takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Now it'll be Dansby Swanson. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 2. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0. Looking to get that go-ahead run over to third as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. Sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
Eddie Rosario will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. And a pitch out. Perhaps they thought the squeeze would be on. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And it's 1-2.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
This pitch just misses a bit inside and catches him about mid-thigh. That's the meaty part of the leg, so as soon as the initial pain wears off, he should be just fine.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jock Peterson. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 0-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Hard hit ball to second. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
And this one's in the dirt, and the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Late that time for a strike.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Rosario at second. Peterson at first. 1 gone. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Now, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Here's the payoff pitch, and he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddy Freeman. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there, as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box, Jorge Soler. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. That's by him for strike 1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
1-2. Here it is. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And it's fouled away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. Luis Guillorme will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Richard Rodriguez takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Reilly is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number 1. Striding in is Francisco Lindor, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Now the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation called for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Standing in now, James McCann hit in the air down the right field line. After it is Soler, and he tracks it down, and this ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Braves earn the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Chris Martin gets the win.